Hey guys! So, this is my new arcade stick. This is the Hori Real Arcade Pro 5 arcade stick. I like this arcade stick a lot, but it does have one major problem. It's that the stick itself has a square gate. What that means is that it doesn't confirm the regular 4 directions, it only confirms corners. So if I pull it straight down, it can slide from side to side here smoothly. So it will lock into corners, but it will not lock into the sides. So to remedy that, I have purchased an octagonal gate, which has 8 corners around it. And what I'm going to do in this video is install that. So first and foremost, this is the octagonal gate that came in a box. Brought some tools. Let's see if we can find the gate in here somewhere. This is a ridiculously large box considering what it's used for. There we go. This information needs to be redacted, I think. I got a sticker, that's cool. Sticker from arcadeworlduk.com. So yeah, I bought this at Arcade World UK. It's a Koval. My god, this is a huge box for nothing. But at least it is packaged from responsible sources, so that's good. Anyway, this is the gate itself. It is a small... I thought it was going to be aluminum, but apparently it's hard plastic. It's a small hard plastic piece of hardware that is going to go inside this. So I'll put that aside for now. To open the stick, it needs to be put upside down. So I'm going to put in a few supports here. There we go. Now keep in mind, doing this voids the warranty on the product. But pretty much all arcade stick owners end up doing this at some point. The backplate is held to the stick with 7 of these, or a bunch of these. What is it? 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, yeah. Phillips head screws. One of them is under a warranty void sticker, so breaking this is going to void the warranty. It is they do that so that the company doesn't have to be held responsible for people modding their sticks, but everybody mods their sticks anyway. So I wouldn't worry too much about it. Any part that can be broken in here, it's pretty cheap and can be easily replaced anyway. So I'm just gonna take that off. Alright. So, the thing worth pointing out is that depending on your stick, you would need a different type of gate. So I have a Hori Hayabusa stick in this, which is the stock part that comes with the arcade stick. So if you have another stick, then this Koval restrictor gate will not necessarily fit your stick. So be sure, if you want to mod your stick, that you check out, you do some Googling around and you find out what parts actually fit with the parts that you have already. One more. And there we go. Back plate is off. We now have access to the innards right here. So this is where the stick is located. As you can see, it's being held a little bit to the side right now. I'll fix that by moving these hooks a little bit. There you go. And this is the gate. So you see how the gate prevents the stick from moving beyond certain points. So what I want to do is replace this actuator gate, octagonal gate with this. And it looks like it's just being held down with 4 Phillips head screws. While I'm in here, I could have changed the buttons, I could have changed, components in general, as much as I'd like, but the only thing I feel like fixing on the stick is this one thing. I contemplated buying a new spring for it as well, because it feels like the spring is a little bit loose. I'd like it to be a little bit tighter. But I'm gonna hold off on that for now, and maybe do that in another video later, sometime. How about that? So, I'm gonna put this under here. Here you see the difference between the two restrictor gates. So this is the old square one, this is the octagonal one. I predict that this is gonna help me a lot with like quarter circle movements, because I'm not gonna get stuck in the corners anymore. So I look forward to testing that. Slides into place so easily. I'm surprised. I thought I was gonna have to fiddle around with this a little bit. Alright. Not gonna tighten these too much. Just gonna make sure that they're in contact with the gate properly. Yeah, that's nice. This is already feeling better. Alright, that's it for now. I'm gonna put the back plate back on, and then let's test it. So now, instead of being locked in the corners, it will flow nicely in a circle. But I will still feel the confirms. Here, there's a corner. There's a corner. There. Kind of has like a jaggedy movement, but now I can do quarter circle movements quite comfortably, which is going to be nice to test out. So let's put it to the test and see how well it performs. So, first of all, not having the stronger spring turns out as a bad thing, because if I now tap forward, I will automatically get a back input too, which I don't like that. That scares me a little bit. So I'm thinking I need to invest in a heavier spring for this stick. Other than that, here we are. I've chosen Paul because he has sway movements on quarter circle back and quarter circle forward. So I've had a little bit of trouble with these inputs in the past, like Death Fist, because I'm a noob. I'm not gonna hide it, I am a noob. But right now, Death Fist seems to be completely free for me. So let's do God Fist. Seems fine. This is very different than what it felt like before, where I felt like the stick would catch in a corner. Right now, the sways, they just come out. Like there, I screwed up with the wrong hand and everything. But like a sway now seems to work a bit better than seems to work a lot better than it did with the square gate. So all in all, I'm pretty happy about this. Feels much more flowy, and I'm thinking I can probably get into this relatively fast.